So this video is to warn you about false prophets. There are so many false prophets. They're everywhere, especially on social media. You have to be careful of what you listen to. You have to test the spirit, see if it's of God. You got to test. And you got to know the word. You got to read and study to show thyself approved so you know. And so if you don't know something that's being said, to always check it. Don't just listen to people out here. Make sure you check the information that's being said. But again, this is a warning video to warn you about false prophets. They're everywhere and they're out here. Again, we are living in a time where there are so many false prophets, so many lies, and a lot of deception out here in the world. And it is because the devil has deceived the whole world. Let's go to Revelations 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan which deceiveth the whole world. And Satan which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So it's not just Satan himself causing trouble. It's Satan and the angels that were cast out of heaven as well. Proof of false prophets. And many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. Be aware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewed down and is cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. So this is how you test false, to see if it's a false prophet or not. All right, you look for these things, characteristics. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they of God, because many false prophets are going out into the world. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you. These false prophets have even infiltrated the church, right? So you got to look for things, be careful. They even go to church. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privy shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Came from Matthew 24:11, Matthew 7:15-20, John or 1 John 4:1, 2 Peter 2:1. If you have to stop this video and review it again, do just that. Before I end the video, I want to mention this. Jesus talked about that there will be false Christs that will arise. Some of you are looking for one Antichrist. But what did Jesus say? He said that there will be false Christs that will arise. Christ is plural, which means more than one. False messiahs, right? False Christ will arise. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets. We talked about the false prophets. And shall show great signs and wonders. They will be showing great signs and wonders. Insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. So these false Christs and false prophets will keep popping up, right? Until Jesus returns, right? Behold, I have told you before. He told these disciples before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers. Believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. So the Most High has led me to warn you again, because I've talked about false prophets before. When I've done the series, so-called Christians, but workers of Satan, I talked about the false prophets. I will put the link to that series in the description box for you to watch that. I've talked about false prophets before. If you're listening to this and you don't know Jesus as your Savior, click the link in the description box. I tell you how to get saved. Have a good day.